All right, ladies, I am so excited to be here and to be talking a little bit more about hair. I'm not used to using a microphone. They're all going, put it in front of your lips. So there are 3 things that I want you to know today. Thank you. Beauty is equal to symmetry and balance. There are about 50 bazillion women in the world, and only 3 of them are supermodels. The good news is we no longer have to define ourselves by what the media says is beautiful. So beauty, symmetry and balance speak to our subconscious, saying health, vitality, and mojo. That confidence is what the true beauty is. Number 2 that I want you to know today, and this was worth the price of admission, whether you know it or not, the side part. When you part your hair straight down the middle, it divides your face in half, and that puts us, subconsciously, we start comparing one half to the other, and we can see, oh my gosh, look, my eyes aren't exactly even. My nose is a little bit crooked. So if we divide our face by parting the hair on the side, 1/3, 2/3, now we can't do that. So that's a little piece of information that you can take with you today. The other thing is that our hair, this is the piece that we can all take away also. If we do not have a perfectly oval face with perfectly symmetrical features, our hair is what can create the balance for us. So if we're a little bit collapsed in one area, we put a little bit of fullness with our hair, that's going to give us a better shape. Okay, so here's number 3 that I want you to take away today, and that is the Mojo hair recipe. This is the big one. And I said recipe and not equation. Equations are absolute. 1 + 2 is 3. That means there's a right and a wrong. This is a recipe, kind of like great-grandma's chocolate chip recipe. You know, if you want a few more chocolate chips, it's still a chocolate chip cookie. If you want oatmeal instead of all flour, it's still a chocolate chip cookie recipe. There's no bad cookie recipe, right? So number 1 of that is your statement of style. Kim talked about that. What do you want to be? Are you edgy? Do you want to embrace your sporty self? Do you want to be a little bit more classic? That's your first ingredient. Your second ingredient is your actual hair. Is it short? Is it long? Is it thick? Is it curly? Is it fine? What are we working with? That's the other piece of that. Number 3 is your bone structure. Now, I have a handout there about how to find out what your face shape is, an actual, like, you can take it with you, take a tape measure, and figure it out. So your bone structure, your head shape, and your features. That's ingredient number 3. Ingredient number 4 is color. That's either the color that God blessed you with or the color that I'm going to bless you with, okay? One of the ways to regain some of your mojo is to go on a little adventure or to be just a little dangerous. You can expand the definition of who you are, and when you expand your personal boundaries, anything is possible, and a very safe way to do that is with hair color. The last ingredient is your desired hairstyle. Once you have your face shape, once you've figured that out, you can go on to Bing or Google and type in hairstyle, bone structure, hairstyle, face shape, and all the hairstyles for that are going to come up. And then you can look through and see what appeals to you, and you can have a conversation with your hairstylist. That's the recipe for Hair Mojo. All right. I have one more thing to show you. This poor alien on this piece of paper. Very bad bone structure. Terrible hair structure or bone structure. And the eyes are not necessarily even. But, like I said, when we have a nice side part, and I'm going to put my microphone down so I can draw. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to draw first. I'm going to draw her hair on. And we're going to see what happens when you have a side part versus you can see even without a center part how awful that looks. Just a second. All right. Thank you so much.